everybody, welcome back to the Craft Beer Hub. We have got day number 17 of the Trembling Madness Advent Calendar. The last beer out, the Verdant IPA, was absolutely delicious. Let's see what we've got behind door number 17. We're getting to the end now. It's the business end. I said it in the last video. I feel like the beers are going to starting to get really... I think in general, the last sort of 4 or 5 beers, the standards like shot up. They saved the best till last. So let's see what we've got behind door number 17. Okay, it is the Milky Way version, or definitely not Milky Way version. It's described as a whipped nougat chocolate stout. It's one of the naughty and nice beers from Vocation that came out in the 5-pack with the glass. Yeah, it's this one. There we go. It's 7%. I think I saw it. Yep, 7%, and it's described as creamy chocolate vanilla. Milky Way. Got stuff. I was going to say Milky Way then. Milky Way. I love a Milky Way. Let's see if they can nail this sort of nougat. They've described it as whipped nougat. Let's see if they can nail the nougat and the chocolate. Let's see what we get. We'll go into my little thing about Vocation Stouts in just a second. So Vocation Stouts for me. The maple glaze one recently that went into... Where was it? Morrison's, I think. Was pretty decent, but generally speaking, Vocation Stouts, I find them pretty thin. I'm trying to think if I've got... Oh, let me get in there. Let me get that in shot. There you go. Was this called Naughty and Nice? Yeah, it was called Naughty and Nice. This version of Naughty and Nice, I just found it way too thin. This is like the base version that you can get in I don't know, the supermarket or whatever. I just found that stout a little bit too thin and very sweet. Sort of sweet and watery, I seem to remember thinking about that. Let's see if this one's the same. Hopefully it's not. It's just over 1% more in the ABV stakes. Let's see what we've got. Chocolate, vanilla, and it absolutely is getting that kind of... Nougat isn't kind of marshmallowy, but I'm kind of picking up marshmallow here, but it's kind of got that... Nougat's kind of a flavour of its own, isn't it? And that kind of smells like it. It does smell very similar to the other beer that I just got out. Hopefully it's a bit different. We've got a jet black beer in the glass, bit of red coming through at the bottom. I can't see any carbonation. Yeah, there is some carbonation in there, making its way up towards the head on the outside of the glass. It does look thin. I am going to say that straight off the bat. We've got a 1-finger brown head. I mean, in the glass it looks alright. It just did come out the can a bit thin. So hopefully it isn't. Let's go in. Cheers, everybody. I will certainly say it tastes like a very boozy Milky Way. And it is chocolate, vanilla, nougat. Ever so slight nuttiness in there for me. But it's very similar to the other beer. It's maybe not as thin as the other beer, but it is so sweet. It is so sweet. And of course it's based on a chocolate bar, I suppose, Mark. You're probably shouting down your phone or your laptop. Yeah, I get it. I do get it. It just... There's no real sort of roastiness from the malt. There's no real roastiness, no roasty character from the malt. And the sweetness just kills everything. And it's so sweet all the way through. Mouthfeel, it's got little to no real mouthfeel. It's not quite as thin as the other stout, but there's no real bite to this mouthfeel. It would have been nice if it was a bit creamier. Milky Ways are quite sort of thick and sort of stodgy in the mouth. This could have benefited with a bit of a better mouthfeel. But it's just too sweet. Way too sweet for me. I like Vocation. I think they do some fantastic beers. I think their best beers are their IPAs and pales. The Maple Glaze Stout that was in the supermarket recently was really good. But generally speaking, I don't care for their stouts, and this just falls into that bracket. It's just so sweet. We'll have a look at the can in a minute and see what they put in there. It is horrendously sweet. Let's go in. Let's have a look. Our signature chocolate stout wrapped in the flavours of everybody's most loved chocolate treats, fit for any festive occasion or celebration. Milk chocolate stout with light whipped vanilla nougat. It's out of this world. It's not. Not in my opinion. Doesn't really say. It's only got allergens. It's got lactose in it. Malted barley, oats, lactose. Yeah, not bothered at all. I'm glad just tasting this one. I'm glad I didn't commit to buying the box of 5. I did kind of I saw like the Crummy Beers reviews of these beers, and there were a couple of other beer YouTubers that got the box that I watched. And generally speaking, I don't think anyone was like, "Oh, these beers are amazing," and I can see why. I can honestly see why. In terms of actually what it does what it says in the tin. But it's just so thin, and it's just way too sweet for me. How would I rate it then? I'm going to give that a 2.5 out of 5. Really haven't enjoyed that, but I do respect what it's tried to do. But I'm blooming glad I didn't buy all 5. Yeah, probably not Vocation's finest work. I think they're really good generally, but yeah, not this time. Get in the comments, let me know what you think. I think these beers done the rounds. Let me know what you think. Did you like this one? I can't even remember what one people like the best. But I don't remember that being in the conversation. And yeah, it's just not for me. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if you'd be so kind. I will see you on the next one. Cheers.